Hi everyone, let's get this on here so we can hold this head without touching it. So I have something a little bit different today. We have a ponytail and a bubble cut restoration. This is the ponytail, this is the bubble cut, and this is my first ever original Barbie, pre-1970, which is my era. I'm not sure if I have one doll and a head or one head and a doll. I'm not sure what the matchup is here. She seems to be, okay, so first, okay. I'm so excited and ahead of myself. Okay. I'm not sure if I have a doll and an extra head or if it goes vice versa. I'm not sure. First, let's start with the head that I don't have a body to. I would say she's roughly around 63 to a 67, based pretty much just on the cut itself, the shape of it, the way her face seems to be a bit chubbier, and she doesn't have a problem with the sticky face. As you can see that she has a little bit of problem with the stickiness on her face, the shiny face. But this bubble cut does not have that problem. She has a coral color on her lips. So I'm not sure if this body actually goes with this head. So what we're going to do is we're not going to worry about it. That's my plan. I'm just going to restore these as best as I can and make them look as beautiful as I'm able. I am going to do a little repainting on the eye makeup and, if possible, the lips. But first, before I get ahead of myself too much, I have never restored anything of this age and era, and I'm quite nervous. I'm going to put this one to the side for now, and this is what I want to focus on, is this girl right here. I don't have any clothing at the moment on her. She needs a full wash. She is somewhat discolored, has some discoloration on her legs. Nothing severe. She has a very stiff bang line. And these curls are, I think they used to be one whole curl, but I'm going to soak those out and see if we can very gently clean some of this up. I'm not sure what this doll's actual lineage is. I do know that this face is what I would consider one of the more greasy years, so I'm guessing that it's going to be a number 5 because it is quite greasy. And she does seem to have some of that early features to her. Like her marking is Midge and Barbie, and then the patented at the bottom is added. So I'm not sure. However, there is one more clue. This foot here, this foot has red marking on it from her old shoe that would have went across the top of her foot, the old stiletto. So I think that she wore a red shoe, which would mean she wore a red bathing suit, which I think would disqualify this face and hairstyle, but I don't know. So again, we're going to restore and not worry about identify at the moment. We're just going to restore and count ourselves as blessed and lucky. in thrift Barbie, this is rare for me anyway. In my experience, finding her in the situation I did was really rare. I do think that she is 3 separate dolls. Potentially she's 2 dolls and an extra head, but this is a 1961 Ponytail number 5. I'm pretty convinced of that just because of her greasy face. She does have a greasy face. You can see it shiny there a little. But she's super beautiful. Really beautiful doll. I made a little hat, a veiled hat for her. An evening bag with a pearl accent and pearl necklace and earrings to match. And we just made her this strapless bodycon style dress. And she has a borrowed pair of opera gloves. And unfortunately no shoes still, but we're going to keep our eyes open for those. And let me take her little hat off. Little hat pin holding her hat in place. That has a small pearl accent and some netting. Let me grab her purse. There's the purse. We gave her a sausage curl. I guess we gave her the sausage curl. I have attached the ponytail to the back of her hair. And I did gel her hair into place. I lost a little bit of it. There's one empty plug. But overall, it came out really well. I did have to cut off some of the curl. I think a little bit had oxidized or something back in there. There was a very stiff piece that ultimately I couldn't get out through soaking or boiling or anything. We did touch up her makeup with some lip color. We darkened her eyelashes and added some blue onto her eyes. I do think that this is 3 separate dolls. It's potentially this doll, this head, and this body go together. But this body definitely does not go to this. This is a number 5 ponytail for sure. With that greasy face, it's almost guaranteed. And her sausage curl and these very crispy, curly, perfect bangs. Right. This is the head that I think goes on the body. I think these two are a pair. I will probably end up pairing them back together and wrapping this up for the time being, but I'm going to do that later, I think. But this is from what I can tell, this is about a 1963 bubble cut. She's a blonde, lemon blonde with coral lips. And for her, we just touched up her eyelashes. And I left her blue eyeliner was quite faded, so I sort of left it alone. Didn't do any touch up on her lips, so I just darkened a couple of patches on her black eyelashes. And that's really it. I washed her hair and conditioned it. And the nice thing about the bubble cut is that you don't really have to do too much with them. They're really ready to go. This is a super thick hair and really well formed. Let me see if I can lift these bangs up. They're really stiff. But there's her face, so pretty. And it's really funny, but over the years, her forehead is a different tone to her lower face. And there's just not much I think that I can do about that. I've washed it as much as I think I want to risk on her original makeup colors. So there she is. But I'm super happy with how both of these turned out. This is my first classic Barbie. This is my first true vintage side-eye ponytail Barbie. I guess falling in love with her while I restored her really affected me. And now I am a little obsessed with how beautiful they are. They're really, really beautiful dolls. I thought they looked funny for a long time because when I was growing up, these were old-fashioned. These were old-fashioned Barbies. You didn't play with these. You didn't play with these. So I'm happy now to have her and her somewhat younger headed twin with the bubble cut, but they are a beautiful pair of girls. Hopefully I can find a body as we go along and we'll see. But thank you, everybody. Thank you for joining me on this remake. And what do we call this? Do we call this a restyle? Or do we call it a restore? But there she is. I think she's really beautiful. We'll try and find her a pair of shoes, and that will complete this. So thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for watching, liking, and subscribing. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did making it. See you next time. Bye.